All right, Ed. I'm gonna do this again with actual sound of my voice instead of it not fucking working. I'm gonna show you real quick this really shit bug that I have with my teddy bear, and it's only with my fucking teddy bear, and I don't get it. So basically, I had my teddy bear. When I read in my teddy bear's data from the converter, this order, which is the hierarchy order, which is the basically it's going to be the parent, excuse me, the node index, the parent index, and the node name. I always get trash out of it. And the local, excuse me, the local matrix data, which has all my matrix information, that always reads in properly. There's not a big deal here. And then same thing with the animation header, that always reads in properly, not a big deal. Now, if I go to the skeleton, here, let's just go here. Let's go here. When I go to the skeleton, all right. So this is the skeleton. I don't know how to prove that to you. Here, let's go to in name. Yeah. So this is the skeleton. Humanoid run is the animation that we're doing. Right. I have my order variable here, and it works just fine. You know, like it always works. I don't get it. If I do the teddy bear, it doesn't work. It's weird. I don't understand it. But anyway, so I have I have the skeleton is getting created inside the animation clips. It's kind of coupled, not really, because the animation clips only it still holds a reference to the skeleton pointer, and it's not owning the skeleton, or not, or it's yeah, never mind. They are. Yeah, so my clip owns the skeleton, which is not directly. Fuck. Anyways, that sucks. I don't think it actually owns it though, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, so I create the skeleton here, which basically it uses the oh crap. Oh whoops, sorry. Hold on, let me go back and do that correctly since I. Bro, bro, go away, go away. Create skeleton. No, go away. All right, so my skeleton is created. I give it a root. The root animated. The tree root is the root animated game object, and then the rigid root, which is the global point of access or the root for the rest of the bone, so that I can rotate, translate, and all that jazz. And then I data drive create. This is for my human, by the way, because I can't do this for the teddy bear, as I was saying before. So this is my bro, Skelly, first bone. No, bro, I was looking for the name, but here we go. So yeah, this is my humanoid skeleton, and so I'm using the data that I read in from the converter to create the animation. Excuse me, to create the bones. I'm also using to create the animation, but this one is for creating the skeleton, right? So it's not too bad, right? It's the only thing that we have to account for is the root, the parent of the first bone, rather, which is the root. So in this case, when I had the parent index -1, we set it to the skeleton's root, or the child of the skeleton's root, which is the rigid object. And then we also create the animations via data driving. Same thing, using the animation header that I have to create the animation data for the human. In here, we talked about the controller having ownership of the bone result, and so that is what this does right here inside. So I set the animation clips head bone to the bone result that is created inside the animation controller, and return that value back so that the clip has access to the bone result, or excuse me, so the clip head bone is the bone result, but the controller owns the bone result. And then the maximum time is also within the animation clip, which is basically set via key time after this loop, which is going to be basically the end of the animation. so the length of the animation per se. I thought that was easier to do than calculating the animation inside the FBX SDK, because that was just fucking annoying. So I stopped looking for that and did it this way. The clip also processes the animation, so I get the interpolation time and then the two bones that I'm interpolating between inside the clip. And the controller is the one that calls for that inside the that requests that to happen via the process animation clip function right here. And then I also have a mixer, which is a separate function, separate class, and then that's where the actual mixing of the bone result occurs for each animation. And then inside my skeleton, do I have anything else inside my skeleton that I need to show you? Oh yeah, the skeleton is setting the animation pose for each of the, it's setting the animation pose and the bone pose for the skeletons, and then I'm also using it to update and draw the skeletons because my game object manager wasn't doing that for multiple. The way that I look at the tree inside my game object manager, because when I add more than one skeleton to the tree, it messes up how the tree is associated to itself, which is weird because we never had that problem before. So I had to take a look at that, but I gave up and it was like, oh, I'll just use this skeleton to do that, which I will show you inside the game code when I get there. Huh. All right. So animation controller manager processes all the clips, and then my animated game object manager, which is separate than my game object manager, which is a whole different thing that I need to work on. I just didn't do it. That is what I use to update the animated game objects, which are all skeletons, right? The only thing I add to my animated game object manager are skeleton roots, really. And so inside my update, I actually just use the skeleton manager and I update. Alright, because, oh, son of a bitch. Well, let's just go back to that because I fucked that up. Alright, so, Right, so skeleton manager updates the skeleton, right? So it basically just walks through the skeleton, because my skeleton manager holds a list of skeletons, really crappily holds a list of skeletons, you know, not the good way, but the bad way, where the skeletons and the skeleton managers each have skeleton pointers instead of separating the two. I just, again, didn't do it because it was easier just to do this right now to get it done. Anyways, alright, so I walked through each skeleton, or excuse me, I iterate through each skeleton, and then I process the animation, or I process the object, all the animated objects attached to the skeleton, because that's what it's made up of. Yes, and same thing with draw. It does the exact same thing, except instead of my game, or instead of the animated game object manager holding on to the functionality for that, which is what I initially had before I added more than one skeleton processing at a time, then it was I had to change it to use a skeleton, right? But then, like I said, the skeleton manager sets the pose, and then I also had the loop protection to make sure that this stuff right here, that's being controlled by the animation controller. So yeah, let me actually show you what's going on. So I have both skeletons operating. I got different animations going for each of them, right? So there's teddy bear idle, it's human punch or run. It's cool because I could do this. I hope you can see this. I don't know because I know that the videos are bad, but you can tell, or you should be, or you might be able to tell that the run is looping more than the punch is looping, or like the run is looped multiple times and the punch is just, oh crap, I was a little bit too much. All right, so run is looping, run, looping, it's still looping, and the punch hasn't yet looped, right? And then now it's looped, right? So you can see that they're being processed at the different lengths of the animations themselves. So I think it's working properly. At least it looks like it's working properly to me. But yeah, I can also go backwards. And I can go fast. I can pause. All right. I can go backwards and forwards fast. All right. Everything works except for the stupid fucking teddy bear bone hierarchy thing. Oh. Oh yeah, let me hit play while I switch animations. That was weird. Alright, but I'm popping between animations as well because I didn't have time. This video is longer because I complained a lot more than the last one. But at least you can hear my voice complaining. Yeah, I'm gonna go work on Audio Engine. I will talk to you later tonight when I drop that video.